thought I spanned you, George. Have you not got a spanner? Let's spanner you up. Welcome, welcome. There you go, my friend. I'm desperate for a coffee. I'm desperate for any type of drink. And I'm desperate for the loo. So I need you all to give me 2 or 3 minutes. You hold the fort for me, George. Yes, no, not sure. Right, see you in a minute. Or 3. Kettle's boiled. Won't be a minute. Oh, milk. Right. Got my coffee. I just need a pee. I'll be right back. Oh, that's better. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Cheers for modding. Ron, George. Who else we got in? Let's have a look. Get some sleep, Ron, yeah. Get some beauty sleep. Ron, do you want to learn anything while you're here? Before you go. Who's been banned from what? I don't know. Ah. Yeah, it's in the title. Manga Me Sideways is back in March. I'm not sure what the date. Banned for 3 months for live streaming. Not that he's ever live streamed anyway. Just Premier Live Chat. And that works. Yeah. When I get to Simon's place, George. And when I've got the uniforms all for them, hey. That'd be good. Now it's been put out there that they like our uniforms. I think everybody will jump on that bandwagon. May is the plan, Peter. Yes. April, May, June. Who knows? Just waiting for those big bucks to come in, and then the flight is being booked. 3 flights, in fact. There's going to be 3 Team Titastic members coming out, and at least 2 of us will be together most of the time. So we'll have some extraordinary footage live streams. So the target is to beat the target, the record, live stream record ever. 4 live streams a day for a month. 4 live streams a day for a month, solid. That should smash the record by about 7 videos. Yes. Oh dear, oh dear. Welcome. He's a very naughty boy. Yeah, I have actually seen George the cosplay. Yeah, who put that up? Was it Kitchatai or something. Kitchatai, the Thai fella anyway, the Thai fella. Yeah, I told him to do more interviews and get out there and do more, and you're going to be big. Then Kevin got hold of him. I think I gave Kevin the link for him, and then Kevin promoted him. And yeah, we've been messaging each other, Kitchatai and myself, on Messenger and having a chat. Yeah, I know. I need to get a list from the conference centres of Bangkok of when they do all their events and for the year, and make a point of getting to them. I love all that. Car shows, the motorbike shows. Yeah. Because every single stand pretty much as well is up for being filmed and footage, you know. And the models there, of course. So I'm just sipping this coffee. I'm not really enjoying it. The milk has gone off. I had to make two. It all separated. Peter, yes, from bars, absolutely. Every single stream back in February, or the majority of the streams, in February last year, there was 93 of them at least. 93 live streams from bars. Yeah. It were damn grand, because people were saying you can't. Well, as soon as somebody says you can't, I will show them how, where possible. But I really didn't show them how, I just showed them that I did. Because I'm talking about and answering questions previously, I'm somewhat like up to a few minutes behind sometimes, or seconds. So when you respond to something, you need to put the question again in the answer, sorry. So when you say yeah, him, I'm not sure who you're referring to, because I've forgotten what I was talking about or what you're referring to. I make the same mistake. You forget. Lots of eye candy at the shows, Ron. That's what it's all about. Selling, selling, selling. Sell, sell, sell. I've got this motorbike. Give me them all because you look pretty. I want one of each. And how many colours have you got? I'll have one of each in every colour. Why did I buy all this stuff? Because someone pretty was showing me it. Yeah. Sell, sell, sell. Everything's about selling. Even this colour on the screen, it's all about selling. Dear, oh dear. Keep selling. Don't stop. Don't ever stop. Never say you can't, because I'll show you can. And I'll show you how if you ask. Right, what do we want to talk about? Come on, let's get serious. The Benjamins. The Benjamin Franklins. Is that Cockney rhyming slang for wankings? Benjamin Franklin's wankings. That's a half-hearted American approach to Cockney rhyming slang. It's all about those greens, Ron. It's all about those greens. Those $100 bills. Actually, Scotland have got $100 bills, but they're called pounds. Yes, Peter, he is. Yeah, Mickey Mau, absolutely. I was out there for his 75th in September. I know we didn't do much, but we got some footage still to come out from that. We got truckloads of fantastic footage of Songkran last year. That's how far I'm behind with issuing. Well, I did take a 5-month sabbatical as well, but I've got truckloads of Songkran video I'm currently editing, and point of view stuff as well, because we had the SJ Cam S7 Star or whatever it is, Jupiter, out of this world planet, 4K, waterproof down to 20 meters or whatever it is for Songkran. We were wearing that head cam. We were going into bars with it. We were getting targeted. Mickey Mau was in his Johnny yellow coat with his flip-flops on. A scuba diving mask and a snorkel, walking up and down Soy 7, Soy 6, Bangkok, not Bangkok, in Pattaya. Soy Bacow, truckloads on Soy Bacow, Soy Diana, Soy New Plaza, Second Road, Beach Road, up the top outside McDonald's or Burger King and Central Festival on Beach Road, filming drones, filming us, 2 or 3 at the same time. All sorts was coming out, water fights off the back of pickup trucks, buying Sub-Zero frozen ice blocks for 70 baht, what was it, per 5 kilos. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely mental. I lost my 150 quid's worth of Oakley prescription wraparound sunglasses. It cost me an absolute fortune. Oh. The other guy's name is Lung Derek, which Lung in if you don't know, it is Thai for uncle Derek. So we've got Uncle Derek. He might be watching now this stream, I don't know. We've got Uncle Derek, Mickey Mau, myself, and another. Whoop whoop. Taught him everything he knows. Gone. Everything. No, he knows a lot more than me. He's smashing it. Smashing those social medias. Creating naughtiness. Oh dear. Kern Bells, welcome. I haven't seen you for ages. Where are you in the world? I forget. I'm not, no, George, I'm hardly ever in Pattaya. That's the thing, see? Get in, get the footage, get out. I can spend no more than a week in Pattaya, ever, on my visits. I might have done a sneaky 2-week stint once, but I've got my own apartment down the road. And it's not in Pattaya City. I don't like cities, I really don't. I like what they can offer you. Just get in, enjoy it, get out. But I don't like staying in them. I never have done. Alright, bear with me because I've got to get the charger for the phone. I'm just doing a stretch. Just plug it into the computer. Let the computer charge it up. Bear with me. I'll come right back to you. Oh, that's a nice effect on the screen then. Wasn't expecting that. This phone really overheats when you're live streaming. Right, what have we got? Let's get some enthusiastic Jim Andrews style tonality. I'm doing the hand signals, but you can't see them because I'm sitting behind the camera. Right. Oh, you're in Japan. Ooh, konnichiwa. Yeah, I can guess. Yeah. He's a very naughty boy. Ron, it will work out. What we're talking about. Oh, I'm right behind with the comments. Bear with me. Hey, Robert. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Thanks for following me as well on everything. Twitter. I think you follow me on Twitter. I'm sure you're in there. Facebook. Don't know if you follow me on. What else am I on? Oh no, I've just launched CocoScope. I'm on CocoScope now. So extra naughty stuff will be going on CocoScope soon. Whoop whoop. There's already about duplication of videos on now. Right. Getting messages off Mummy. Mummy's texting me. Just WhatsApping me from Canada. Yeah. What was I? That's taking me off a slant there. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? Do I have some favourite bars? My goodness. My favourite bars are the ones that are open. Because when we go into one, there's got no customers. We create havoc. Yeah. We wake up those girls sleeping at the back. We wake up the ones sleeping upstairs. We wake up the ones that haven't even put their makeup on yet. We help the ones that have started putting their makeup on. We might ring the bell if there's only one girl in there. Because we're good like that. We support the local economy. But we have no favourites. At the time, if we're having a good time in one, that becomes our favourite of the moment. And there have been a number of them. And you will see that in the videos, Peter. I'm sure. You would have seen some videos where we've made several productions from the same place. Either from the same night or day. Or we've gone back there. So those ones have been, let me think off memory, where we've made friends in. So places along Soy 7 in Jomtien. A couple of places like Princess Bar, Six String Bar in Soy Bacau. You know, these places are not nothing special, but only because the people in them and how they've accommodated us. That's what's made them special. And the mood that we've been in, the footage that we've got, the drinks that have been on offer or something maybe like that, that's all helped. It's all like a recipe, really. And we don't always know what the ingredients are of the recipe is going to be, and then we get out there and it's all off. Nothing's scripted, nothing's planned. We just might have an idea in our head and it will just come to fruition through it just coming together naturally. The law of attraction. And then we bang it out. We edit it for ages and ages and ages. I'm sure you've seen me doing some editing in the past. Yeah, it's all about the law of attraction. Putting it out there with Mickey's attitude, smiling at everybody, loves everybody. And that's what we attract. And it is so important to do that. And because there's not enough time in this world. You know, we've just got to bang it out, and live every day for what it is. Awesome. And that's what we get. Excuse me. Right, let's just go back on these comments because I can see them flipping up. So Kern Bells is based in Japan. Is that working or living or both? And you're coming over to Thailand in March. George stays near Dreamworld. Do you know where that is? Dreamworld. I don't think I do. But if I saw it, maybe I'd do. But I don't recognise that name much. I do a little bit. Oops. Nearly timed you out by mistake. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, Rod, you'll be over this year later on. Keep talking to the right people that are supporting you where you are, and let them guide you on that. Get on Twitch TV for lives. For what? For live? Oh, for live streams. I did look at it once, Twitch, but it seemed to be geared, or it certainly attracts a certain genre of vlogging, right? And a lot of it is gaming, isn't it? But let's not forget, I'm not really doing this properly as if I was doing it like, well, if I'm not treating it as a business. So if I was targeting and treating this more in a business manner, then I wouldn't be stuck with less than 2,500 subscribers. I guess I would have smashed it by now. My focus has been getting the quality of my editing skills up and offering that service to a degree to others as well and helping them. So that's one of the great things about what I love about it, is having an impact on others through what I produce and or sharing the knowledge, and that is, money can't buy that. It's brilliant. Yeah, but I am looking at other platforms for sure, because there's so much footage. It's a shame to bin it. I've sold some of it on, I've given some of it away. I just wouldn't use it on my channel. So you would have seen probably pieces of my footage elsewhere. Some is ending up on Coco Scope only, because one doesn't have to qualify on Coco Scope for monetization or anything like that. So there's a little bit of pocket money maybe coming in from that if people like the footage that don't want to use YouTube but are already on there maybe and just see that as another channel. So and risque stuff can be put up on Coco's. If you wanted to see a bar girl or a lovely lady or a gent totally naked to the waist, then that's your place. You'll have it. It's on now. You've got ladies streaming on. No, can you stream on it? You've got ladies on there putting up their own footage of them topless doing the ironing and things like that. It's crazy. Hideaway Bar. I've been to Hideaway Bar, George. Yeah, I've been to Hideaway Bar. Hold on, I'm just going through these these comments. I'm losing it. T-shirt weather. Yeah, -7. That's cool. Yeah, that's the difference. It was -27 in last week. Look, how's that? It's a lovely uplifting tune. Yeah, flew the drone in, where was it? Niagara Falls in -27 last year. I might have another coffee. I'm buzzing. Do all of or most of the bars have they will be stupid not to have a bleeding bell, because people are so used to having them, and after some people get maybe a bit tipsy from free shots or half price shots or some happy hour or some lovely ladies in there or lady boys that are helping them. It's rude not to ring the bell sometimes. And if you're right next to a bar that's got a bell that's just about to be rung, you jump in that bar quickly because you're going to get a drink. And they bar won't mind because they're getting paid, and they're getting paid a bigger price for the drink as well. Yes, good question. Even the go-go bars have got them, where they've got labels on reassuring you it will be no more than 20,000 baht to ring this bell. 20,000! Ron, you don't need the money. You got the looks. You said it. And the wisdom. Share it. Don't forget to share it. Then the people that come up behind you will be even wiser if they take note. Oh, it's near the old airport. See, I'm not too familiar, George, with that side of Thailand. Most of my time in the past has been Bangkok, Chiang Mai and Koh Samui. I used to live on Koh Samui, see. So I'm not too familiar, even though I'm a walking compass now on GPS, you know, drop me off into many of the soys in Pattaya and surrounding area, spin me round 3 times blindfolded, I'll tell you where I am. Sometimes just from the smell. Jeanette Pickering, welcome, welcome, welcome. How the devil are you? Sorry, I've only just got to your comment. I don't even know what the time is. 3 or 4 minutes ago you sent that. I'm just reading the comments. It's good to see that you're talking to each other as well. Right, George. Somebody's already doing that, and I've told them, I've given them some top tips on things to consider, and that's Pattaya Drona, Nid's ex. I know they're still friends and all, but he's. I suggested to him, because he was filming that, and he has filmed up follow-ups as well, that he should do maybe a time lapse on it. So with all the footage he's got over the time that they've spent building it, he could stitch that together and make another video. That would be nice, particularly if the shots are the same in frame, you know, and they're framed right. That'll look good. That would look good. And I know he's done a lot of footage of the motorway and its progression. Where's the 10,000 baht bell? They're in go-go bars. Well, they're in those go-go bars, these big ones. Yeah. Ron, what have you done? You've put a link up now. I've lost 4 subscribers. But thank you, Ron. I understand. It's in context. Maggie May bar. A live stream. Peter, yeah, one has to be a little bit careful, right? Yeah. But yeah, it's and it's the music as well when you're live streaming. If you want to monetize it, right? Or it doesn't matter so much if you're not too bothered about that monetization, and you're supporting your artists that you enjoy by having their music on your channel. It's when you're not supposed to have the music on your channel, like you're doing a live stream, and they block it worldwide, and you just can't use that video. You have to edit it out completely and re-upload it, so you've lost all of the analytics from it originally. So that's the only issue with the live streams that is a bit niggling. But a lot of my live streams from the bars are during the day, so the music's down low. I'm in control of the music in the bar, and I tell them as such that I need to be in control of it when I arrive. And I can usually do that when there's 0 to little customers in the bar. So I'm like saying, yeah, I'm happy to come in, but these are my rules. This is what I want to do. I'll just tell them up front, do you want my business or not? Because I want to give it to you. but these are the terms, yeah? Obviously I wouldn't be saying it so crass, but you get my drift. Yes, I can, Kernbells, absolutely. If you go to any of my descriptions in the latest videos and click on guest friendly hotels, there most of them are on there. Guest friendly and joiner fee free hotels. If you click the link, it will take you to a Google map of guest friendly hotels. Click on that and you'll be supporting the channel as well. It won't cost you any extra to book, and you might get some insider deals as well. I know, bloody hell, who's just booked the D Hotel off Soy Bacau, and they got a bloody good price actually. It's less than 70 bucks Canadian, and that gives me a little bit of pocket money, and I can say yes, this $2 that Agoda have paid me out of their 4% commission that they get, I can now go out and buy a new battery charger because my last one is broken. Yeah, have a look. If you get stuck, message me. You know, you can send a message, put a comment or something. I won't look through this live chat again, so just send me a message. I'll sort you out with some links. Before I stayed in this apartment that I've got there, I've stayed in quite a few places. So yeah. Right, bear with me a minute. I've got a message here. I know I can't go to it because I'll lose it. Right. Just getting some messages come through on Twitter. Right, let's go back to these comments. Oh my gosh, I do not like this tune. Let me get rid of this tune. I call that rap crap. Oh look, it's starting to get animated here. What's going on? Repetitive crap. Come on, let me forward it. Oh, there we go. It's a bit subtle, isn't it? Happy-go-lucky skip. Skip down the soy, holding hands with your new stranger friend. Right, I've gone too far up now with these comments. I'm losing it. Hold on. Pickering, Ontario. Home sand dunes. All right. Is that where your real estate is? Is it just based in Thailand, George? 36 Canadian. Oh, that's the Express. Yeah, the D Express. Yeah, they are always a little cheaper, or somewhat cheaper actually than the D Hotel, D Express. Oh, I was going to send you. Was I going to send you so? Because I saw the confirmation come through. I've got some pictures I think I can send you. I'll have to have a look. Oh, all the pictures are on the web page anyway. You've probably seen them. 36 Canadian is $29 US at the moment. Yeah, it's interesting, Ron. I have been studying a couple of things actually. Come to think of it, Ron. See, in pursuant of exploring another platform, I need to know everything about it and more than the average person would ever know about it, because I'll super analyze it to understand the inner workings of how they work as a company first and what their goals and motivation are before I would even consider giving them my business, which I am essentially doing by giving them footage, right, or my airtime. So, and I've done that recently with a YouTube channel that's absolutely smashing it, and I'm very excited about this because if and should I treat this more as a business come maybe summertime, autumn time this year more so, oh my gosh, I'm gonna, well, just based on what I now know about those that are doing the best and how I can make it better, and I've proved that to myself already, how I can make what it is they're doing better, and that's a big call to make. But I've already listed 4 areas of where I can improve on what the person out there right now, the channel out there that is doing one of the best, if not the best, excuse me, for that area of the world. 4 areas, so I'm super stoked about that, because not only will it be best for me, of course, it's going to be best for all you guys that like that type of stuff I film, right? But it's going to go to another level, and that's why I said to Simon, I want to hire the whole of your place, maybe in May, not sure yet, and I'm going to relaunch Taitastic at his place, and there'll be a relaunch party. Oomph. It's all on me. Just turn up with your tent. Super excited about that. You heard it here first. Don't tell anyone yet, because I haven't booked my flights. Very great, very great. Maggie May bar. Peter, I'm trying to think, where is that Maggie May bar? Remind me. You have to remind me. Yeah, Peter, yeah, a lot of the bars do, don't they? Especially when they're not busy and they know there's not going to be too much infighting as to what records are being played. Like, you know, I might turn up and fancy a bit of Snoop Dogg, and I might have some guy from Canada with me who wants to play Jimi Hendrix or something, right? And I'm like, can't put Jimi Hendrix on because I won't be able to film. I'll get banned straight away. Spammy, welcome. What's the time? Oh my gosh, 5 minutes ago you sent that message. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're still here. I'm blabbering on, talking away. Super excited for you. Super excited. Spammy has just broken through and burst her 1,000 community, loyal community, I hope, I'm sure. Cherry, busted. 1,000. Well done, well done. In faster time than I did it. I knew I should have worn makeup and sat in front of the bleeding camera. Damn. Battery charger. Yeah, no, that was just an example. I don't need a new battery charger. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I don't know. I tend to just go out and get it. Right, YouTube owe me now. I'll tell you how much they owe me. Because I pay bleeding YouTube. The amount of money I've invested. Let's count it up. Let's count it up. Live stream, right. You've heard it here first. Laptop. No, we won't include this because I already had that. Okay, software on the laptop. About 2,500. Yeah, 250 for software. Because I bought some plugins as well. And some other bits. An audio bookmaker. iPhone 7 Plus, 128 gig 4K camera built into it. Brand new Canon G7X Mark II, which is up for sale. First come, first served basis. With guarantee, I've extended it. SJ Cam or Com or whatever it is, J7 Star 4K waterproof camera plus housing. I reckon all told it's got to be in the realms of 2,000 so far. Yeah. And of course we can't forget, that's why I have good music and why it helps have good music, these babies. Every home should have one. Bad boys. How much were they? 270? Pines? 270 pines. Woo! Soy pao. Ah, yes, soy shai pun. Yeah, we know where that is. Soon, soy smooth we'll have to call it. Soy smooth. Yeah. Put the link up. Put the link up. Mr. Canada, put that guest-friendly link up, my friend. If you want Bangkok guest-friendly, joiner fee-free hotels in Bangkok, that map is being populated right now. The link is out there already, but I've not really published it. Yeah. But Hua Hin and Pattaya and Jomtien are 90, let's say 85% complete. I've still got another 3 areas of Pattaya to fill in it, even though there's over 100 now hotels. We've got Nuklua to add to it. We've got, I think, a couple from the dark side, more on third row to add. And Hua Hin, every single 4- and 5-star hotel in Hua Hin has come back to me. I emailed every single one of them, and there's at least half a dozen 4- and 5-star places in Hua Hin. All lovely, lovely places as well. So they're all on now, and now I'm got the budget and 2- and 3 stars to add for Hua Hin, and then that'll be finished. That'll be done. Bang, bang. Do you have someone stroke GF in the apartment when you are not there? No, I do not. No, 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 no. I've not, George, I've not purchased it, so it's not mine. I just have it dedicated to me. I rent it as I need it. And I can even rent it if I just want to stay there for a few weeks rather than a month as a minimum, which I know is the rules. But what the hell? Who wants to wear a helmet when they don't want to and not get away with it? They do, don't they? It's dangerous, but they do. Did I do a video on a go-go hotel? Kern Bells asked that. When did you ask that? Oh my gosh, I beg your pardon, that was about 10 minutes ago. Did I do... Right, let me think. There was a video I may have mentioned in LK Metro. I think it's called Crystal Rooms. Last year they opened, so it's above Crystal a Go-Go. They're really nice rooms. Pattaya Pariah stayed there. I think that's his channel name. And that confirmed it. They were nice. I thought they were going to be nice because I saw the marketing material outside. They look good. I did a video. Oh, I gave some footage away, which is actually that's Mongami Sideways channel trailer. Excuse me. He's got in his channel trailer a go-go internal footage I gave him for Secrets, which is a hotel stroke go-go bar restaurant, not restaurant, hotel. And that's in, I think, in Soy 15 off of Walking Street. And Misty's a go-go is also in the footage. Not that he probably realises that or knows it, I can't remember. Yeah. You're still here, Spammy? Oh, thank you, my lover. Makeup is key. I don't know why I don't want to put my live streams up. I'm not sure. Now you know why. Several reasons. What are you saying, George? Are you giving Spammy a compliment there with what you've just said? My goodness. I'm going to have to take it off, though, because YouTube are getting funny, aren't they? Whoops. I've just removed you as a moderator. That was a mistake. Let me put you in... I'll add you back. And I'll let you delete your own comment with the Rudy word in. If you're gonna use words like that, you're more than welcome to, but you have to replace letters with numbers. Well done, mate. You were quick as well. I got another Twitter follower. Thank you, sir. I know who that is. Just popped up and said hello. I've got a new follower. I'm not looking for followers, by the way. I'm not looking for subs. I'm not looking for this. I'm not looking for that. It's not my tin cup. What do you want to talk about? Ask me anything. Right, what we got? Lanarkshire lad. Oh, Lanarkshire, yes, that's right. You are Peter, yeah. Yeah, you're in Cape Town now, haven't you? Have you still got your business interests in Cape Town, Peter? or have you sold up? It's just come to I remember you telling me over a year ago. Thank you for putting that link up. Guest-friendly hotels. Now, when a point to note, the odd one will charge you. It's still guest-friendly, but the odd one will still charge you. Where I know of this, because they've come back and they've told me, so there's no surprises for you. I would have put in the description when you click on the hotel on the map, those that have said, oh yes, you can bring anyone back, no problem, it's not a problem at all, bring as many people back as you want, or there's only one or two that you're allowed to bring back, but we're going to charge you this. And some of them do charge up to 2,500 baht, so be conscious of that. What I would say, just in case their policy does change, always check. So, and what you can do, you can send a message directly to the hotel via the web page as well. Those links that will take you all to that, because it's all a go with a go to support. Yeah, they're growing massively and they've got things going for them. I'm testing them. I will drop them like a ton of bricks if they start messing me about. So if you do ever make any bookings through it, and you see that little sign at the top, it'll say Agoda, and right next to it, it will also say, because Agoda have allowed me to do this as I'm partnered with them, my logo is on their web page as well at the top there, right? Next to Agoda. So you will know. Johnny Rotten in the house. Welcome, 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 welcome. Right, who's off? Who's disappearing? George, are you off? If you are, catch you later. I'm not sure if you're saying goodbye to everyone or is it Ron that's going or what's happening? It's still a poor publican, are you? Oh my goodness. Why is it not working? Why are you poorly? Or the trade is not very good in the area? Is it location, location, location and it's stuffed you? Green Army, welcome, welcome. Thank you for your lovely comments of recently on videos, and I've seen you putting lovely comments on other people's videos as well. You're liking the style that's being published, so that's good. It's all good. All good. Green Army. Whoop whoop. Doobie doobie doo. Do more life did the Crystal Go-Go review of Room 6 by Richard. yeah, I think they're nice rooms. I've not stayed there. Potato Pryor, I remember him saying that, you know, the double glazing I think they've got, so it's really good. It's quite good soundproof. You can actually get, whilst you're in the you're amongst it all, ALK Metro and the noise, etc., and till 4 AM or whenever. Yeah, it was peaceful enough. You could get some sleep if you wanted an early night and get your head down before 4 AM. Spammy, are you still here? If you are, can you tell me when you're going live again? Because I can't read your Twitter comments whilst I'm streaming here. Put your link up, Spammy. Someone put Spammy's link up for her, would they? That'd be grand, because Spammy can't do it. She's not a mod. Maybe I should make her a mod. She might come back more often if I mod her up. Where is she? Let's have a look. Do. Right, I don't like that tune. Let's get rid of this tune. Repetitive. Why does it have to be so repetitive? There should be a law against it being so repetitive. Right, we're going to make her a mod. I don't know if she's here. That'd be a surprise for her when she comes back. If she ever comes back. Oh my gosh. This tune here that you're listening to, if you've got your volume on, I'm sure you have, was one of the first tunes I ever used from this non-copyright sounds channel in a video. I think it was on my Cheap Charlie video back in December 2016. Oh my gosh, brings back memories. Ron, are you easily led? You couldn't bear to stand staying above a go-go bar. No. Right, I don't know if I got the last 2 bookings. I would need to check. It literally doesn't send me any emails. I have to keep logging into the partner account, and I shall do that now. I will do that tonight. I'll have a look. And it will show me things like the dates of travel, the booking reference, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't tell me who it is. Oh, it says whether or not it's been paid, because obviously that's important for a go-to to know that and to let us know. But no, I get no notifications from them. I'll have to look into why that is. Maybe they don't send notifications out. But yeah, I shall check that. Thank you very much. And then, if you guys ever are going back to and staying in and need hotels in Cambodia, Vietnam, and the Philippines, I think it is, as well, I've acquired a list of guest-friendly hotels in those countries as well, and they will probably be because Google will only let me put so much information on a map, so I'll have to do separate maps for those countries. Yeah, it must say Thai-tastic in the top left. Quite right. And another thing, another top tip really, this is something, I'm not sure why they changed it. You've all heard of cookies, no doubt, and it's a way of tracking a customer or a potential customer on the computer. These web pages drop a little piece of software, or I think it's software, a cookie on your computer, so they know when you return, they can save your login details for you, etc. And they know what you've been looking at, blah, 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 so they can gear their marketing to you, right? Well, cookies with Agoda, I heard, only last a day. So let's say you go through my link and you look for what you want. Oh yeah, that's what I want. And then you come back another day and then you might just type in Agoda or something. Then I won't see any of that at all. So you might think, yep, I've been put onto these guys, and no, they're not interested in provide or sharing their commission at all. They won't, because the cookie expires after 24 hours. Yeah. Oh well, it's only peanuts anyway. It's just, it's just a nice surprise sometimes when they say, oh, you got $2 here, you got $2 there. This hotel's only paying Agoda 4%, so it equates to, well, what is it they give? I can't remember now. I think it's 50% of the commission they get after costs. Yeah, but I've seen up to 35% commission. That's been nice when someone's booked a 5-star hotel or something in Japan or whatever. It's negligible again, it's just a bit of pocket money. Yeah, I'm blabbering on. Boom, 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 boom. You must be watching some footage to know how many people have vlogged a certain room in a certain hotel. My goodness. You've done some research. I know you said that you've just, all your spare time has just been educating yourself on Thailand. You will find yourself, my gosh, to a point where you can't learn anymore. I know you've got a good memory and there's weight, you always can, but as you know, and we've already discussed this, you cannot learn everything until you come to Thailand, right? And you're in on the boots on the ground, bang, experiencing things, being told firsthand, and it'll be loads of tweaks to what it is you already know before you get there. I tell you that now. And then like the hand-holding experience as well. Perfect. So many people don't have that, and then make so many mistakes, and they don't even know they've made the mistakes until somebody a few years down the line have told them, you shouldn't have done that. You do not have to pay no more than 1,000 baht to get from the airport to Pattaya for a private taxi, for example, Oh, I paid 3,000 to get. Oh, did you? Well, up to you. It only took me an extra half an hour to get to Pattaya from Bangkok Airport because I used the bus service, which was only $2. Up to you. Carry on. Is that Spammy's YouTube link? Is that Ron? Thanks for doing that, Ron. Cheers, mate. So, right, I've got to really get some good quality uniforms sorted out, right? I think Thai-tastic's launch party at Simon's place. mandatory. Ladies in uniform, blokes optional. And you're only allowed so many blokes in the party as well, right? If I've got a funny feeling there's too many blokes and it's going to turn into a sausage fest, those blokes have got to bring 2 ladies with them. Period. That's it. You heard it here first. Right. Sorted. Any views, comments on that? Any views, comments? What do you think? What do you think? All right. What's this here? Oh, we don't want that because that's. Or do we? Oh, what's going on? I don't know if we can have this. No, we better not because we're going to get a naughty copyright. We don't want to do that. Right, let me find some more NCS. Bum 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 bum. What's this? Right, we've done the 20 most popular. We've got the top 30 best of. Just put that on, shall we? Might as well. We can skip through it. It's 2 hours long, but we can skip through it. Oh, right. I'm reaching for the razor blades now. This is one of those songs that overplayed in bleeding potatoes. You're walking around and you hear this coming out. Oh my God. Oh. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. He's got over 40 million just on this stream alone. 40 million views. This actual... It's called Fade or Faded, isn't it? Or something like that. Alan Walker. You've all heard it. You've all heard it. It's a great tune, but when it's overplayed, oh, you're looking for remixes just to get your fix, like, if you still love it, to a degree. But oh my gosh. And I've used it. I've used it in videos. Yeah, I'm guilty. I've used it. But, oh my God. Oh, it's finished now anyway. Good. I was getting an anxiety attack. Do I see your hand on her channel now? Her new writing. Her new writing. Right, I think I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say is, have I had an influence on Spammy? Because she's looked at what I've done. She's seen how successful it is, and she's copied it. Or she might have done. She might have done. You'd have to ask her if she's copied it. The styling, the colouring. Oh, she does like pink though. She's used a font. I can't remember what it's called now. She has used a font. It's not the same. I'll tell you what's good for selling. I'll tell you, if you're interested in what font sells the most in the whole wide world on the internet, and you want to know what that is, you let me know. I don't use it, but for selling I would. For selling. See if you can guess what the font name is, if you know any font names. You might need the reference number for the last two. Well, I can find you that. Remind me. Send me a message, not on here, on Messenger, and I will get the reference number for you if you need it. Yeah, I've constantly looked at comparing my links because they guarantee, right? They guarantee not to be beaten on price, and that's going some to say that. And for me to reiterate it, you will not find cheaper elsewhere. And if you do, they will give you the money back, you like the difference. So you're reassured you're not going to get it cheaper anywhere else for the same dates. Now, what I have found is booking.com has been a little bit closer, and there's only been £2 or £3 per night in it. So we're only talking a couple of drinks per day, but it adds up, right? If you're doing a long stay. So that's the what I'm finding is they're the closest for the same hotel, but we're only talking a few quid. But you're so right. So thank you for your observations and documenting them as on this chat. It's the same view, is it, from room 6? Yeah. Peter Max using Airbnb next visit. Got VT6 for 1200 baht per night. Oh my goodness. I'm using Airbnb next visit. Got VT6 for 1200 baht per night. Don't know if you can make money on that platform. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What platform's that? And make money on that platform. Peter Mac, I'm not 100% sure. What's her name? Taxi wanted 3,000 baht. Who wanted 3,000 baht for the taxi? And the cost of her getting there and back. I've got a funny feeling you're referring to somebody on Simon's side, which is a complete opposite side of the Gulf. Is that what you're saying? Quite right. She's got to cover her costs. It would have only cost you if you went with... I've got a policeman that does a lot of our private driving about, right? So this policeman, like, there's two birds in one stone there, isn't it? So we've got a policeman, and he's our private taxi driver as well. He's on, like, call 24/7. He can pick up, he can do airport runs. But I also use PattayaCentral.com. Sometimes they're 1,200. But Tony's Taxis, I want to give them a try. They're 1,000 baht. 3,000. You just wanted to see the lovely lady driving you about, didn't you? Surprised you didn't, with your winnings, I'm surprised you didn't book the VIP Devil's Den bus. Pirate Pete, Pirate Pete. It's like a fart. You smell it, you dealt it. Referring to spammy channel fonts done by you. Laugh out loud. Oh dear. Listen, the amount of things I've done first and people have copied surreptitiously, and you get no credit or no thanks. It's like, oh, that's a good thing he's doing. I'm going to do that. Or maybe I should live stream from that bar, given I'm there every week. Let's do that. I'm going to live stream from there. Let's live stream from bars. Let's buy lady drinks for other and live stream that. Tietastic did that. That was good. I'm going to copy that. Right, I'm going to do that. Let's do that. I ain't got no problem with that. It's difficult for some people to do things differently for themselves sometimes, but it's good that I've had the opportunity to help them open their eyes and think out the box a little bit, I think, sometimes. Or is it just coincidence and they thought of it maybe the next week or a month after? No problem at all. No problem at all. But try and do it better, for God's sake. Come on, we need to raise the bar, right? Do it differently. Do the same. You can do the same crap over and over again. That's no problem, but make it better. Right, this is repetitive track, isn't it? We've had this already. What do you think? What do you think? Ah, right, Peter, I understand you now. Yeah, promoted. Maybe so. I've not looked into Airbnb. I know it's becoming more and more popular, and people looking at it as a way of getting better bargains and dealing with the owners essentially direct, or the property managers. Yeah, it's again, it's like the map, guest friendly hotel map that links into an existing referral. It's just another way of selling the links right to people, and um, and that was just through killing time, and it was a, you know, it's become a little bit of a paid hobby, I guess. And then I'll think, oh, there'll be a different way and something else out there. Let's see what else I can do. You know, I might as well just go to hire a coder or hire a PA in the Philippines for $5 an hour or whatever, and just get them to do it for me, and then it's done, right? I might as well just do that. Come up with the ideas, get someone else to do it. But what I like to do is come up with the idea. No one else has done it, and if they are doing it, I'll do it better, and then give it to someone else after I've done it myself for them to do it. After I've trained them to do it in my way, and that's where I sometimes struggle, is handing over the responsibility of how I do things, because I want the quality to be the same from the off, from the off, from the starting blocks, from the get-go. Do you feel me? Yeah, there are many platforms you can promote. Some of them are quite more restrictive as to, you have to have this web page already, and we won't let you promote us unless you've got so much traffic coming through. I am looking at another one now, I must say, I confess, or announce, I have got a backup already in the bag for Agoda. And what I may do, how about this? If I give people, and I've always done this with a lot of other businesses, and I've had the same product but two different brands, so people have then got the option of which one should I go for, rather than yes or no to the one I have to offer. And then bang, there you go, done. I did that in the Forex industry, where you can have more than one brand for exactly the same product. It's just got a different label on it, right? How many people use the same factory as Heinz Bakes Beans? Many, right? Tune, tune. Tell me if my whistling gets on your chest, on your memories. Thank you for the memories. The 108 Spark bus from Ekemi. Not seeing the lovely lady for 3K. No, you're not. Right, here's a statement. If you were asking if I'd be interested in buying lady drinks for guys, I'd love it. I am so in. I'm a bit confused with that. That could mean a couple of different things, right? Right, answers on a postcard, people. Oh, no, there's a competition idea. Answers on a postcard. I have to try that one. That's different. How could you do answers on a postcard and make that better? Yeah. No, I am not. Anyway, I am not asking you. I'm not anyway asking you. Would you be interested in buying lady drinks for guys? But you've seen that. Are we talking lady boys here? Come on, you need to elaborate. You have helped me with the tips. Green Army, you're more than welcome. What tips in particular are we referring to? Editing, or just Thailand in general? Psychology? Attitude? Let me know what type of tips that were good for you. That would be really good. Some feedback for me, that would. Right. I'm going to forward this track because it's getting on my memories. What a load of crud. Right, Ron, are you off? Take care, mate. What's the time? Right, that was 4 or 5 minutes ago. Thank you, mate. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in, eh? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. She's including her way to and from not looking at the point of a taxi. Point to 8. She's including... Why are there no music playing? Oh, they've screwed up their production. I reckon. That's bad. Teach them not to look, that they haven't got any audio in their footage before publishing it. Oh, let's forward that, it's too heavy. Tune, tune, tune. What's meow? Meow, 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 meow. Oh, I've got indigestion coming on now. She's including her way to and from, not looking at the point of a taxi. Point A to point B. No, that's right. Yeah. It will be 3 times as much, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys equals means viewers. You want to buy viewers drinks. I'm confused. Oh my big Buddha. Editing, Green Army, no problem. If there's any other areas that you want to know more about, or let's just say it's top tips in terms of it doesn't matter what editing software you are using, shout, and then I will gear either a video or some advice that can be applied to any platform of editing software rather. So if that's what you want, but what editing software, if I may ask, are you using right now? I think you did say before, but I forgot. Oh, I've caught up with the chat. Good job. Well, imagine if I had more than a dozen people in here. I wouldn't be able to cope. Oh, why am I tired today? Right, I think I'm going to get a lovely cup of coffee. VIP here. Extras were definitely included in that price, I'm sure. Well, it looks like it's going to snow again. I am looking out. I've got a lovely view. I'm looking out onto snow-capped mountains. Can you believe it? It's lovely, but it's coming in low cloud now. It's getting dark, and I'm going to have to put the light on. Right, hold the fort. Whoever's here. Mr. Canada's here. Are you here, George, or did you disappear earlier? I think you disappeared earlier, didn't you? You were saying your goodbyes. Spammy just disappears. She does a disappearing act. She doesn't like goodbyes. She just goes. I don't know what she's doing. I have to have words with her about that. Just disappearing like that. I'm chatting away thinking she's still here. Yeah. I'll have to get her asking any questions of us instead of us asking her anything. Yeah. Right, I'm going to put the kettle on. Give me 2 minutes and I'll be back. Do you concur? Yes? No? Okay. Open shot video editing. Never heard of it. Never heard of that. But if there's any areas that you say Pirates here, well done Pirate Pete. Green Army, if there's any particular area that you think or you'd like to know more about, or you want to maybe do better, just give me a shout. Just give me a shout. And I'll do a video on it, or we can live stream it and I'll do it in front for you. I'll do the live stream. Bang, there you go. That's how you do that. This is how I do it, rather. Not necessarily this is how you should do it, or this is how to, but I'll show you how I do it, because usually there's can be up to nearly 4 or 5 different ways to do the same thing, right? And there's some interesting shortcuts, and that's what it's all about, in my opinion. Get as good as you can, and then like, right, is there a better way of doing it in terms of saving time for a start? Because oh my gosh, like I've said it numerous times in the past, for every minute of production it takes me, well, I want to get it down to an hour per minute, but it's typically 2 to 3 hours per minute of production. You're welcome, you're welcome. Yeah, we can do that. I'll video you if you're happy to. That's not a problem. That'd be good. Cool. No, I wasn't meant saying that, but we can do that. We can do that. If you want to be on camera, no problem at all. Yeah, I will need a hand. I have got I've got at least $100 waiting for me. I'm probably $100 again. From Mr. Florida, who shall remain anonymous per his last 2 requests. But we purchased, well, I purchased actually more than his budget in the end. We got carried away. We did at least 20 to 25 lady drinks in a few days, and filmed all those. That was great. Really good fun. Bloody awesome way of doing it. We'll think of doing it different again as well. We won't have, I don't know, we'll have a think about it. Open to suggestions. Just bang ideas out on a clipboard or something. Messaging's great, but we can lose it in the history, so jot it down, piece of paper, any ideas you got. Yeah, let's see how it pans out. Not everyone's good on camera, despite what they might say, or the accomplices that we would be interacting with may not be suitable. So there's quite a bit that goes into the type of people we require on camera for it to work right, in terms of bar staff and owners, etc. But I know all that bit, so that's not an issue. And I know where we can go, you know, without having to ask anymore as well. But it's not a problem. Yeah, we can do that. We've just come up with ideas on how we can do it differently and make it better than anything that's been done before. And every time we do it, we will make it better the next time. So that's what will be the goal, is to make the previous one we've done better each time. And let's see how much of that bar we can keep pushing up and up and up. And it don't matter if we make mistakes or get it wrong. We look forward to that happening, because we'll know and learn from it how to overcome it. So don't matter at all. Always look forward to making those mistakes, because it will just be better the next time. Because if we worry about whether or not we're going to make a mistake or do something wrong, that will stop us moving forward. So we'll do that. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not shy. No worries, no worries. Yep, you can. Hold on a minute, you're listing all the things I should need. How do you know what I need? I can't go through all that list now. Hold on, let me get a drink. I'll be back in a minute. Keep the other 2 people that are with you entertained. See if you can get them from not lurking. doing a bit of washing up. I don't know where it's all come from. I'll be a minute. Nearly there. Thirty seconds. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 10 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Oh. Let's get some light on. Let's get some light on. Right, I've gone for a soup. I'm back. You're lurking, Robert. No problem there. No problem there. Are we discussing ideas? That's good. I'll have to go back through these comments later. I've opted for a cup of soup. A cup of soup. Full of artificialness. Oh, I'll still need a coffee at some point. The legend that is Mickey Mau Mau. Yeah. You only need the reaction of the drink recipient. You're asking me or telling me? Not the buyer. No. We've never filmed the buyer, unless it's Mickey Mau Mau. But you've seen the videos of the ones we were buying on behalf of the sponsor, where we used the photos of George Washington, Paul Hogan, all sorts of people, and it's important that the lady you're buying the drink for, lady boy, is aware of who's buying it, right? Otherwise they think it's you, and then, you know, things can lead on how maybe you don't want them to. Oh God, this is hot. This is interesting. A YouTuber really making some major changes this last week. There's still 0 thumbs up, and that's been reported on other people's live streams as well. Yeah, that's interesting. A follow-up call. Yeah, I've got to be careful of making it. We've got the different time zones, and what I tended to do is record them thanking and then play it back if it's not a live stream. Trying to time it with the sponsor being available at the time you're doing it is going to be difficult, because you don't know if you're going to get to the right place to buy the lady drink for the right person as well. And we don't just buy it for anyone, and I know that all looking for lady drinks, and we're very particular who we're buying them for as well, and there's a reason for that. So it's best that we say we're buying the lady drinks between these hours, and if you as a sponsor is available to watch it live, and then you will be thanked there and then, that would be the best method. Especially if I'm half Brahms list as well. I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to do it. I know it is different, but to try and get, like Google Hangouts organised and sending links to each other to hook up and no. It would be good if it was done. I'm just thinking. See, the other issue you've got as well is the connection with the internet. Look, they've got another big gap in this publication here, look. It's completely blank, no music. Messed up. It's food for thought. I'm not discounting it at the moment completely. It's food for thought. It is different, and I appreciate that. You can have from one end of the street to the other. They're all on the. Oh, that's burning me. I've got bad indigestion. That's what it is. You've got some great internet speeds out there, and what I tended to do is rely on their Wi-Fi connection. So this is one of the interesting facts, or interesting, not necessarily interesting. One of the criterion was that we would go to a place that we already know that's been vetted in terms of their Wi-Fi connection speeds. And in fact, I've done a video or two just on that subject, where to get fast internet Wi-Fi speeds, and published all the upload and download. So that would be a good starting point of choice, would be to choose from that list of 20 plus bars based on their Wi-Fi speeds, if they're still the same, because it changes dramatically from one establishment to the next, even though they're on the same company in the same street. Right, let's go through some of these questions. I can see there's quite a few here. Yeah, Pirate Pete, absolutely. The 10-minute bar vid series was good. Need it with a different twist. Why was it getting samey? What do you mean by it needs? Why are you saying it needs a different twist? What could we add to the mix or do something different? Was it getting a bit samey? As you know, and as other people have commented, the 10-minute series, a lot of them were much more than 10 minutes, some even 2 hours plus, and that's for a number of reasons, because we're enjoying ourselves and we're not getting what we went in there for within the first 10 minutes, because that could be our rapport building time. But I want to go live as soon as possible as well, because you never know when something's going to happen, so it's best that it's on all the time where possible. And I know people have said, oh, I'm still working my way from last February's footage in 30-minute segments. And that's another good reason why I should really, if I doubt if I will, but get the chance to go through those 2 hour, those 1 hour, those 30-minute ones and chop them up into 10 minutes. But I know just doing that, there's going to be a lot of 10 minutes of crap in there, and there'd just be noise. So it's creating this. I've got some ideas. I can't share them right now. I've got at least 2, maybe 3 other ways in where it can be enhanced massively. Just through, I can't say it yet, but there are at least definitely 100% 2 additional ways this is going to be different, and no one's doing it now. No one in the world, as far as I know, is doing it as well. I haven't found anyone's doing it. People are doing bits of it in their productions, post-production, pre-production, but they are not doing it how I will be doing it. It will be different. You heard it here first. Unless someone's a mind reader and they start doing it before April, May, June. We got a roadie in here, 1983. Is that your year of birth? Welcome to the channel. How the deviling are you? I'll come to your comments shortly. I'm just scrolling back through these old comments here just to see what else is being said. It's all good stuff. So we're going to put Google Hangouts on the back burner at the moment and interacting with the sponsor live in that way, given that it's more one way from the lady boy to the sponsor via the live stream. And they won't all be live streams, be rest assured, that won't always happen. I would like more for it to happen, and more of it will happen than last time, but it won't all be live stream. But yeah, I have got, and you will see when we meet, you will see what I mean about making it different and how I make it different. So I can't announce what that is or show what that is just yet, but it definitely will be different in at least 2 different areas. That's right. Sometimes the lady's not there. You've got your eye on somebody. It's happened a few times, that one. Right, we've chosen somebody. They've agreed. Boom, 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 boom. They're not there they're on holiday. They've taken a day off. Their mum's sick, buffalo sick, whatever. They've been bar fined usually, and they're not there anymore. They might even have gone for a few days, or they've gone to Koh Lan or Koh Samet or Koh Chang or somewhere on holiday with somebody for a week. Pirate Pete, tell us about the changes YouTube have made. Are they trying to shoot themselves in the foot? No, I think they're being clever and cunning and more geared towards the bill payers. It's the bill payers, that's why they're there. They've already been strong-armed in terms of having this database of footage and audio, haven't they? So we have to be careful on the copyright side of things with audio. I don't know all the changes, so I can't comment on all of them. Just a couple I've noticed recently. For example, right now I can't see the stats in terms of dislikes and likes. If I go into a production that's happened already and I want to look at the stats as a summary, they're just blank, they're zero. There is something called in our dashboard behind the scenes, it's going over, and there's this the creator studio they call it, where we can do post-production editing, blurring a face, cutting out music, etc., adding thumbnails, blah 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 blah. That is changing. There's a beta version that's been available for over a year now. We've all been looking at and trying out. There might be in this transition phase of going over to this new creator studio behind the scenes. So that could be the reason what's happening over the last week or so, where people have experienced problems or changes. You know, it definitely hasn't been working right over the last week or so. But I could speak all day. If you type in, if you want to learn off your own back, so I need to catch up on these comments as well. If you do a search for Creator Academy, I think it is, I even forget now, there's a whole video series open to everybody to watch about the changes that are happening. I don't think they're shooting themselves in the foot though, because as a result of what they're doing as well, they're going to attract people. They're going to lose a lot of people as well. But one of the things is like links to other channels that are explicit. They're not even going to ban you, close your channel or anything like that. It was from the date of announcement, which was only the last few days. So they will, you know, they don't want to piss people off, they're saying, essentially, by saying, by backdating. You know, for example, I've made over 300 videos, at least 200 are published on YouTube, and the rest are private, waiting to be edited, etc. But they won't say, oh yeah, but your video is now doesn't meet the requirements. They would just take out the link and send you a notification or tell you to do this or do that. So it's not going to be so much of an upheaval for people at all, and they shouldn't be too scared about it. They should just educate themselves from the horse's mouth and not listen to people like me rabbiting on about what they think about visas or YouTube changes. Find out for yourself. Go to the horse's mouth, always. You can't beat that. You can ask for people's views on it, absolutely. I digress. Right, let me get back to these comments so I don't get too far behind. It is hard to think of modifications. You're right, it is. You think I've done the best already? Because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know until you get exposed to it, and you're thinking, whoa, I like that. I like it a lot. And I've got a lovely mentor. I've adopted him. He doesn't know it. We interact now and again a little bit. and he's done advertisements for like Gucci, Prada, motor vehicle manufacturers, internationally, worldwide scale. Like, this guy is awesome. He thinks out of the box for me, so I don't have to sometimes, and he comes up with this idea, and he sees it in blockbuster movies. He will see effects in blockbuster movies and think, oh, I like that, let's make it better. Good attitude to have, because he knows he can make it better, and he spends time and months on making that effect better, and then he will offer it to me, and I'm like, thank you so much, sir, thank you, because you're just going to take my channel to another level for my community that are going to really enjoy just that little tweak. And he don't just like puts it out there and says, oh, this is what you now can do with it. He really explains why he brought it to market, what it's done previously for, and where these ideas come from, and what he's taken it to, and how it can be applied. Brilliant guy. Love him to death. I will meet him one day, and I'm learning from him as well. Lot of respect. You've already seen some of his stuff in the videos I've done. You won't know it necessarily, but when you've seen something new, oh, has he done that? I didn't know you could do that. Or it just may like blend in with all the other stuff, and it just complements as another ingredient to the recipe, right? And the methodology is delivering it correctly. Cooking's got a lot to say about a lot of things, really. Excuse me, I'm just finishing off that soup. It was quite nice, actually. I don't say so myself. Right, I digress again. Lots of comments. Thank you, people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm getting some compliments coming through as well. What's all that about? Oh, I've got to go back quite a bit here, look. So Pirate Pete, yes, I've talked a little bit about some of the changes on YouTube. How do I choose an appropriate lady? How do you choose an appropriate lady to choose? There's a number of things. I won't go into all the detail of them, but we're looking at a number of things. And some of them hide this, and that's their tactic, because they're salespeople, a lot of them, right? So we're looking for personality, openness, approachability, willingness, 5% understanding of the English spoken language, the ability to speak some of it, the support of the manager of the bar, the owner of the bar, or the mamasan working in the bar. So there's a number of things there. That's what and our history maybe of being there before, and the report that we already have. There you go. Maybe there's an ebook in there somewhere, or another training video. Okay? How to film bar girls. There's a thought. I wonder who's done that. But yeah, thank you for your compliment, Pirate Pete, on you liking the 10-minute bar video series. RUXP4 would take some prep to set up the buyer to be ready for the WhatsApp online call, but we can do it. Absolutely, it can be done. It's just whether or not I could be asked to actually do that, and one would have to look at the value it would add as well. It may do from the point of view of the sponsor saying, yes, I definitely want to, you know, interact like that. That would be great. Blah blah blah. You know, it might be more a case of, right, we'll get you a lady drink if you give us your line, because the sponsor wants to. The sponsor. This is the sponsor's line. Line them now. Up to you, because we don't really want to put also them on the spot, because it's interesting. Once you only have to get sometimes your camera out, and that person becomes somebody completely different. And that's something a lot of people don't realise as well. Yeah, it could be done with Google Hangouts, yeah. If people have got Google Hangouts as well, see, so that's something else. Right, I've gone back too far. Let me go forward. He doesn't choose the lady. Oh, yes, I do. And I also have sponsors choose as well. But that is a feat in itself because they're so transient in these bars. We tried doing that actually. We were looking Land of Smiles bar in Soy 7 in Pattaya for a certain lady on more than 2 occasions, and we could never find her. But it turned out that we did find somebody that was very similar. Bizarrely. Yeah, Pirate Peak. So how it worked, when we did the I bought 18 lady drinks in a day video, I just put it out there. There is a video, obviously, there is a video out there as well, announcing this is what I'm going to be doing. Who's interested in it? Who wants to buy a lady drink? And I had a couple of people wanting to do it. I thought, oh, okay. And then one guy said, here's $100, up to you, lady boys and, you know, whatever mix, lady boys and ladies. Go and treat them, because I offered to video it and send them the footage, and they would be anonymous throughout the process. So that's how we did it. So they PayPal'd the money across, and they PayPal it in such a way that PayPal don't take a fee as well. If it was done right, I can't remember now, it was over a year ago. But they usually take a fee if it's not sent as friend-to-friend monies, I think. And of course, we're all friends. Send it as a friend. You're sending money to a friend. The recipient then is not charged by PayPal for the receipt of those monies, and we can then spend it on behalf of the client in the country in which they want to spend it. Yeah, so that's how it worked in a nutshell, without the details of, you know. But that's pretty much it. You can buy lady drinks through the SupaChat thing. No, I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, I wouldn't use SupaChat unless I really had to, because at the moment it's not the same as with Simon, Land of Smiles, because they would charge me 30% for all the monies that come through, and I can't even withdraw those monies until it reaches $200. So it's just sitting there. Any monies that, you know, could be there for months and months, years. If it never reaches $200, I will never be able to withdraw it. PayPal is instant. It's there and it's available, and I can withdraw it. Like, you know, I know, and it's secure and it's there and it's, yeah. I'm not a bit samey. Oh, okay, thank you. Well, I'll try and keep every live stream a little bit different. And of course, it's the people, the characters, and the circumstances, the atmosphere makes it different. Roadie 1983, just drink and tip the lady after your hotel vacation. Thailand isn't a tipping country. The only people that are tipping are those that feel that they should because they do it elsewhere. So they're not expecting tips. You've paid too much if you're tipping, unless you mean something else. Like maybe you're buying her taxi home. Lady drinks equals 75% to the bar owner, always. Quite right. And that is something I always remind a lot of them by asking them, how much does the bar give you? I ask them straight up, and they tell me. They're quite honest in their financials, bizarrely, a bit too honest actually, with how much money they make in, you know, where we in the Western world we would play our cards a bit closer to our chest. The yeah, it's typically let's say a bar fine as well. You pay £300 for a 300 baht for a bar fine. They get 100 baht of that typically, so they get a third and a turd. So Pirate Pete, we're talking about the long live stream videos, consolidate them into 180 seconds and then list the full vid. 180 seconds? Oh, I'm not sure what you mean. Are you being facetious? Just forwarding that song. Rody 983, I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for coming in and offering your input and comments. It all helps. It all helps. So how far am I back? It is now 16:38 where I am, and you made that comment. Oh, blimey, 10 minutes ago. My apologies. Pirate Pete, a map of the bars visited, linking to the videos. How hard would that be to do? You're being facetious with me now, Pirate Pete? Because I did tell you I did this last year. It's up there already, right? It was on the webpage before I took the webpage down. Every single bar, 99% of them, I have got a picture of the bar, a link to my video, and the location of where it is on our Google map already. Do you want that? Who wants it? Who wants it? And I'll publish the link for it now. I'll send it to... right, let me find it now. Right, have a look at that mug for a minute. Well, I'll get to the keyboard because the camera was in the way of the keyboard, and I will find it now. Maybe you were just bringing it up so it could be published, and I thank you for that, because I keep forgetting I've got it as well, and it will need updating, of course. Right, so I've got to go to my maps. Let's get that up, and then we'll have the link. Because you gave me the idea of it, did you not, in the past as well? I can't remember. Somebody said what I could do with it, in terms of maybe running a competition of people going round as many as possible. And that was the other thing as well. We can do competitions, right, if we're allowed to. Guess the lady's name, and they get a free bar lady drink. Here we go. Maps. Thai-tastics, film locations. Opening my maps. Share. It's got 750 views.